Dr. Gary Zimmerman in close attention there, home.
Yeah, he's got one of the best alongside of him. All of our players have such great medicos around them. Here's Bontempelli, speaking of great, just fires towards goal. The Dogs right now are hot.
They just dominate possession. 111 possessions to 67. They hunt the footy, and then their run and carry and share of the ball from there is the best in the comp.
That's typical Liberatore in there, isn't it? Just scratching and fighting and finding a way to get rid of the footy.
He's already had 5 clearances. Proving to be an extraordinary young captain, that man as well. Marcus Bontempelli carried the side on his back in the last quarter last week.
I was going to say early call.
Off the ruck contest, Rosie taps it in towards the Dogs 50. Trying to scoop it up was Liberatore with one hand, flicked it out to McRae, then Bontempelli shrugs 3 tackles, curls it from 45. Marcus Bontempelli!
Gee, oh my gosh. I mean, I was only thinking to myself, just throughout the course of this first quarter, how smooth the Bont moves. And look, he's as good as I've seen for a while. That's impressive.
Yeah, that really hurts. But you're right, Gav. He's actually one of my favourites. I don't mind saying that. He's one of my favourites to watch.
He's mine too
now. He's so clean. I mean, the size of him, but his acceleration there, just to burst through and then kick that goal was something special.
Just the confidence to hold on to it for that extra half a second so he can get the kick off.
With the doctor in the back row. So
yeah, okay.
He looks resigned to the fact that he might not be back.
Well, he's done a lot of hamstrings in his career. We know that.
Didn't look good.
Liberatore to McRae.
Good hands.
Bit of magic there. Bontempelli's got away. Step on goal. And he's kicked it. Boy, oh boy.
Oh, Beechwood.
He is an unbelievable player. And they had no right to score a goal then. They worked through like about 4 guys in a phone box. They'd end up with Bontempelli on his left, which always puzzles the defenders, and Treaders, that's as good as it gets, and they sneak one back on quarter time.
15 seconds left on the Albion Hotel clock, mind you.
Yeah, Liberatore involved, McRae involved.
Great
hands. Bontempelli runs past 3, left foot snap, goal. Ken Inkley has a sip of the Coke and puts the goggles on. Well, I think he might need more than that. He's going to give these midfield an almighty berating. Well, 30 seconds on the clock, Timmy, as you say. Well, it wasn't 15 by the time they threw it in. And that was just, it was just stationary and soft and just sitting back and waiting for someone to do anything. And that's the probably difference between the two teams. The Dogs have just put the bit between the teeth and gone whack, and Port's gone the whole time.
John Cassisi and Brad Ebert tonight on Triple M Footy, dissecting this one for Seba Super. Good smother by Bontempelli off the boot of Wines. Liberatore, geez, a bull in there. Got it out. Here's Bontempelli getting it from McRae. How's the Bont? Just put the foot on the floor and snapped the goal. Well, that is brilliance. That is absolute individual brilliance and class by the Bont. We've got to check the Harvey Norman replay out for this. He had players all around him. He put the foot to the floor, broke away after he'd smothered the ball, don't forget to start off with, and then he kicked the goal.
That's goal of the night so far. But Jesus, doesn't get much better than that. That's just unbelievable. I mean, what a first quarter. We spoke to Kenny about Bontempelli before.
There it is. Yeah.
You know, his quarter's not finished. 10 disposals, 5 contested possessions, 4 inside 50s and a goal. Wow. Unbelievable.
I think he's had a contested mark in there or 2 as well.
Yeah, he has.
He's had a perfect quarter.
He's just walked through 3 or 4 players, but it was Tom Liberatore who stood up in the tackle. He had the ball at ground level. He stood up. He had 2 Port players on him, and he's still able to get the handball out.
So many free opportunities.
Throw in a tad short. Rosie went back over the top of it. Wines tried to get a clearing kick, smothered by Bontempelli, but they both looked at each other. Overran it. Liberatore threw it out. McRae now back to the Bont. Weave through traffic. Snap across the body. Oh, no! My God! Bontempelli, he's a star. And if you want your goal of the game there for instant windscreens, I'm telling you right now, Kim Dillon, there it is. He went straight through traffic like a bulldozer in a zombie movie and just snapped that across his shoulder and went bang.
Knew exactly what he was doing. He ran through the contest only 10 seconds earlier. Liberatore extracted it amazingly well amongst 4 Port Adelaide players. Yep. He flicked it back and Bontempelli straight through, zigzag. And not an easy goal. He's kicked that from 42, 43 metres over his right shoulder. What a player he is. Absolutely dominant display early in this game.